Hello everyone, hello YouTube, this is Felipe, o gato de salto, and this is
Aline from Samba School.
And today we will talk to you about pregnancy and samba.
Yeah.
So everybody, I'm here with the beautiful Aline from Samba Aline. I'm sure you know her, I'm sure you've seen her in Instagram or Facebook and all the amazing work she does here in this beautiful country, Switzerland, especially in the French part of the country. And we were just having breakfast and I was like talking about pregnancy and samba. Yesterday we had a samba class and we were dancing very fast. And I was like, well, there's not a lot of information out there for, samba dancers who are pregnant or who might be pregnant one day. So I was like, you know what about we make a video about this and you tell me about your experiences. So this is why we're here. Thank you, Aline, for agreeing to do this video with me. So how is it for you to... What was the first thought when you were like, because you're a Samba teacher and you dance a lot and you perform, you do shows. So when you found out that you were pregnant, what happened? What was your first thought?
After my thoughts about my private self, but about Samba, I really didn't know how I was going to do, because when I thought, I was with a lot of nausea.
Nauseous.
Nauseous. Like a lot. So I was just sleeping all day, looking Netflix and doing nothing. So I was like, well, this is gonna be hard. I was kind of happy because it was the confinement, so I was lucky. I wasn't working and I wasn't giving my summer class, so that was kind of good. But I was really afraid of how could I just give a class.
So when you found out, you were feeling very nauseous, like every morning?
No, every minute.
Every minute?
Of the day and night.
I'm clearly not a woman and I've never been pregnant, so I don't know how those things work, so I apologize. Okay, so you were nauseous all the time?
All the time.
From the second month, or from when did it start?
I knew it because I feel that way. From the 6 weeks. I knew it the 6 weeks because of that.
So after 6 weeks you started being nauseous all the time and like something is wrong?
Yeah. I was like, what is it? There's something wrong. And
well, I understand that it's difficult to dance when you're nauseous.
That was really hard. So at that time I was making video for my girls and to send video of people who was interested in my class. So normally I was like taking one hour to make a 45 minutes video, and when I feel like that, I was taking all the day to make 40 minutes video, like doing one music, 1 minute, 2 minutes, and and take a break and one more music, and it was really hard.
So you mean basically that you had, because it was the confinement, so the pandemics, the lockdown, you were doing online classes?
Yes, no, it was not online, it was prepared video, YouTube video.
It was a sort of prepared video for the class. Okay.
And I was doing 2 videos a week.
2 videos a week, feeling nauseous 24/7.
Yeah.
Okay. And how did you feel when you were actually dancing? Did you have to have a special warm-up, or how did you get your body going? Or did you get your body going?
No, I did get much. It was not really hard about the warming. It was really to not have any energy and to feel really sick.
So feeling sick, feeling weak?
Feeling weak, feeling sick.
Did you have any pains?
Yeah, not really at that time. Yeah, it's beginning. I have pains on the legs, like really inflammatory pain.
Okay, yes.
Really hard. So it was like even hard to walk during like 1 or 2 weeks. So to make the video with Samba was really hard. Okay. And after I have another pain at the foot, like inflammation on the
in the feet.
On the feet.
Okay.
Yes. And after here, and after, yeah, a lot of.
Okay, so then come all the pregnancy
Yeah.
problems. Oh my! I have to be thankful that I'm not gonna be pregnant in my life, I guess.
This is a beautiful thing, but it's most terrible for me.
Okay, it's sort of an artistic beauty.
Yeah,
right?
so,
Like
so
that
beauty
it's-
as picture.
Yeah, it's a picture that you look at and you're like, oh, it's so nice being pregnant,
Yeah.
but being pregnant,
Yeah.
the
But it's
person.
depend of everybody. It's my body reaction, my reaction to the hormone and to the change of my body. There is women who don't feel sick and nothing.
Yes.
So
It's
you
very
can be
individual.
lucky or not. It's individual. Even it's individual for every pregnancy. You can
Yes.
have one pregnancy like me and another like. So really, it's depend of everybody.
Okay, so well, because of that, let's take one step back. When you found out you were pregnant, were you okay? Okay, I have to keep dancing. I will keep dancing. I want to stay to keep dancing. What were your thoughts? Is it dangerous?
No, I didn't think it was dangerous because, I didn't think that about the pregnancy. I know it was really okay. If you don't have any specific problems with the fetus,
With the child?
with the
baby?
child, yeah, you don't
With
have
fetus?
you have no problems. You just have to avoid kind of movements. So every movement you pull and that kind of stuff, you have to avoid
Okay.
it. But not that
You mean, oops, so you mean all jumping movements?
jumping
Okay.
movement, yeah.
So basically, if you know how to dance samba on the spot,
Yeah.
the spot aligned with your head and you're not jumping up and down,
That's okay.
that's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you
Yeah.
just write it down.
And I didn't use any more high heels because my posture was already
What?
too. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You have to give up high heels when you're pregnant.
I gave up because I was already like too much problems with my articulation because of the change of the body, the change of the hips
Yes.
and the
posture.
weight. So obviously the high heels is gonna be more change for my body, so it was not okay. And I didn't want to fall with all the changes of the body balance, so I didn't use it.
Yeah. Okay. Don't get pregnant, ladies. Keep your heels on. No. Obviously, no. Of course. Yeah. That's. Did you actually talk to any doctors, or did you just tell your doctor, "Hey, can I dance samba? Is it okay?" Or how did you do
I
it?
didn't really ask, I just mentioned it, but I was really certain that I could, so it wasn't really something I was worried about.
Okay, so you basically said, "I'm doing this,"
Yeah.
and that's how things are.
Yeah.
All right. But do you think that many girls and women, when they dance samba or samba dances or dances in general, I guess, that they are afraid when they first
Yeah.
find out that they're pregnant?
I think there was a lot of girls who was afraid. I know some girls who stopped giving class or taking class because of the pregnancy. I don't really know if they was feeling really sick or I don't know how they were feeling, but I know there was kind of they were afraid. Because we really need to avoid jumps. So like somebody's jumping, but we know it's not.
If you have a good technique, samba is not the jumping exercise.
Exactly.
But still, it moves.
It's
it
move a
moves
lot.
It's, yes.
It's move a lot, but I don't know. I don't know if it's complaining.
Yeah.
think it's
Well,
okay.
I don't know because actually in Rio we have in the carnival parade sometimes we have dancers who are really pregnant. You know, like I
Yeah.
don't know, and they're there dancing.
Yeah, I think my idea is if you don't have any special issues with your pregnancy, like health problem with a baby or something, you really don't need to be afraid of that. You can really just do all the movement. You just have to feel your body and see the limits of your body, and obviously not go too hard to
Yeah, not
Just
overdo and
not
you know,
overdue. And of course, since my beginning of my pregnancy, all my movements are reduced.
yes. Also your range of movement and
Like,
your
her body is like,
Her
her body is like, like,
Hey there, how
Yeah.
you doing?
yeah. But it depends how you feel. Then if you have pain, if you have some,
Yes, because those girls in Rio sometimes they are super pregnant. I don't know, 8 months or 8.5 months. How?
I'm 7.
7. Oh, that's soon.
Yes,
Very soon.
Yeah.
It will be due date.
Yeah,
Cool.
exactly.
Perfect. You also mentioned to me earlier before that you decided to continue giving classes and dancing because of the image that it conveys. What did you mean with that?
I think like I try to have the most body positive school. So I really always I'm careful with the image I have on Instagram and Facebook to have really all the different type of body representing and doing samba, all the different age of the woman.
Age groups, yes.
Age groups, and I have really an eclectic group. So I was like, yeah, my body is changing, and it makes really sense to keep posting and show that you can dance with any kind of body.
Yes, and I applaud you for that because I am also from that philosophy that it doesn't matter your body shape, it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter anything. I mean, you can dance samba. You're always welcome in this type of dance, and you're always gonna feel at home, and you're always gonna feel happy. So I think that was a very wise decision of you to reinforce the image that you created with your school that anyone can dance, including a
pregnant woman.
A pregnant woman.
Exactly. Yeah.
And how do people here in Switzerland see that?
I have 2 different kind of people. I think I don't know if it's older people, maybe. No, not really about that. It was like, oh, you're still dancing. Is the baby's okay? I'm like, yeah, I think it's good. I think it's like, woo! I feel that way. So I don't know. And so this is really a lot of reaction like that. I did a show when I was 6 months pregnant. We did a little parade on the city. And everybody was like, oh! And I heard a lot of people saying, oh, I know it's a baby. Oh, she's still dancing. Like really like negative ones, about like really worried about the health of the baby. And the other part was like, oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, wow. And I think I didn't need to dance really well because my bum was doing all the rock too. Like, woohoo! Yeah. That was kind of easy show. Yes. Because I cannot dance like before. I danced really different, slower and everything. But like he was doing everything. Everybody was like, oh, I just need to do that. I was okay.
Wow.
So that was cool.
A pregnant woman.
Yeah, so half and half, I will say. Okay. I know a lot of people who really have this, wow, how can she move that much with the baby inside?
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's a difficult thing to do.
Yeah, but I'm really not afraid for my baby. I think it's good for him. I think gonna be a Sambish, that's all.
Yes, I also think it will be a little sister coming out of that.
Yes, I hope so. We will see. I'm giving everything that it needs to be that.
Well, I also believe that if you feel good about it and you feel like you're doing the right thing, then it has to be the right thing.
Yeah.
But of course, people, we are not doctors. We are just having a very informal talk here. If you are pregnant and you feel like dancing samba or you want to continue dancing samba, you might as well just go and seek professional advice because, we are just two friends here having a laugh and talking about it and trying to spread some general information and general knowledge. So you can actually say, oh, I have a friend or I know someone in Switzerland and it looks like that. So that's the point of this conversation. Now, I know that you're married.
Yeah.
Now, how did your partner, how was it for him? Like when you found out, okay, we are pregnant and I am still a samba dancer.
He's very protective with our intimacy because Brazilian, not culture, but some Brazilian people can really be a lot of talking around, but people, and it's really hard to
gossiping. Yeah, Brazilians. We gossip a lot.
And the gossip can be something dangerous. It's not like in my culture, like, oh, that's my plan. No, in Brazil it can be dangerous. So he's really careful about that. So he was like really, he was like, he would prefer that no one would know that I'm pregnant. Like no one's not like those people, like other people will know. So he wasn't comfortable about that at first. And I was like, yeah, I cannot take the baby and give it to you. I'm going to my class, so I don't have another body. I'm sorry, I only have this one. So
We are not seahorses. You can't leave it with you.
So I have to use my body. It's my work, so I have to use it. And that was one point. It's my work. I need to keep doing my work with my body. And posting is a part of my work because it's leads to have more students coming and people contact for show and people like look my Instagram. Oh, it's active, a lot of things going. So I need to keep posting stuff. And I was really wanted to do it, not because I want people to know that I'm pregnant, because I really use my Instagram and Facebook format my school, so not really about my private life. But like we said about the body positivity and to say, yeah, if you're pregnant, you can dance.
Ainda não. Alright, so just to finish this video, tell me, what was your biggest challenge in terms of Samba and this pregnancy so far?
At first, with the nose there.
With being nauseous?
Nauseous, yes, to make us a video and after to come back to your class. So I always try to have a class where everybody feel good. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna feel good if I cannot tell my girls because I'm not already 3 months and I'm really feeling sick and I'm gonna give class. I'm gonna change the way I give class, like not doing all physically. So I was like, I'm gonna really be uncomfortable. So I made the decision to tell all my girls I was all pregnant, even if I was 2 months and something. So they can understand the change of the dynamic of the class because of my...
Of course, yes.
So that was the first challenge. And the second one was to fit to my fantasy at 6 months. But I fit. It was like, poof, but I was okay.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, but I fit. I was happy.
Well done, well done. Well, Aline, thank you so very much for sharing all these amazing pregnancy experiences with us. I am very sure many people will appreciate this.
I hope so.
We, from the Samba world, me, Gato de Salto, and I'm sure everyone watching wishes you all the best.
Thank you so
for
much.
your pregnancy and for your beautiful baby.
Yeah.
And next time we see each other, you will be one more.
Yes, exactly. I will be dancing like that.
Yes, there you go. So thank you so very much. People, follow Aline on Instagram, Sambaline. I'm going to leave a link to her account right here. Check out her work, and I hope to see you soon again. Subscribe to the channel, very important, and leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed this video. And I hope to see you soon with an amazing video about something else beautiful from our gorgeous Samba world. Thank you very much, and bye bye.